In the complex and long-running Syrian civil war, a surprising development has recently shaken the conflict's landscape. A rebel group called Hayat Tahrir al-Sham has launched a lightning offensive, capturing Aleppo and expanding its territory in northwestern Syria. But who are these rebels, and what makes their current move so significant? To understand this group, we need to go back to the beginning of Syria's civil war in 2011, when peaceful protests against President Bashar al-Assad's regime were violently suppressed. Various rebel factions emerged. One of these was the al-Nusra Front, which started as an extremist group with close ties to al-Qaeda. Led by Abu Mohammed al-Jolani, the group initially sought to establish an Islamic caliphate. However, unlike the Islamic State, they remained focused specifically on Syria and overthrowing Assad. Over time, they evolved, rebranding themselves and gradually distancing from al-Qaeda's global jihadi agenda. By 2017, they transformed into Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which means Organization for the Liberation of the Levant, a more locally oriented group that began building something resembling a civilian government in the territories they controlled. What set Hayat Tahrir al-Sham apart was their pragmatic approach. Instead of focusing solely on violent confrontation, they started providing basic services in Idlib province. They collected taxes, issued identity cards, and tried to develop local agriculture and industry. However, their governance wasn't without controversy. Residents frequently protested against arbitrary arrests and strict taxation. While less brutal than the Islamic State, they remained an authoritarian and deeply conservative organization. Critically, they maintained a strategic relationship with Turkey, which provided crucial support through border control, humanitarian aid, and military buffers against Syrian government forces. Their recent offensive against Aleppo is strategic and symbolic. Aleppo was retaken by Assad's forces in 2016, a moment that seemed to crush the rebel movement. By recapturing this economic heart of Syria, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham is making a powerful statement. The timing is no coincidence. With Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah distracted by conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza, the rebels saw an opportunity. Some analysts suggest Turkey might have tacitly encouraged this move to gain leverage in negotiations about Syrian refugees. The big question now is, can Hayat Tahrir al-Sham maintain and expand its control? Experts suggest they'll need in a less conservative area like Aleppo. Their leadership has shown a capacity for pragmatism, continuously balancing between hardline ideology and practical governance. Whether they can transform this recent military success into long-term political control remains to be seen. The Syrian civil war continues to be a dynamic and unpredictable conflict, with Hayat Tahrir al-Sham emerging as a significant player that defies simple categorization. If you found this explanation helpful, please like and subscribe. Complex geopolitical stories like these require nuanced understanding, and we're committed to breaking them down for you.